Hey everyone, welcome to another video review. This is the Transformers Legacy United G1 Optimus Prime. Yeah, you can see him there in front of his box. We'll put him off the side real quick. Yes, it's a deluxe class box you can see. So, you know, there's Optimus in his, very iconic truck mode. You got the Transformers Legacy United, all that stuff. Generations, Checkar, Tomy, 8+, all that stuff. Hasbro logo, deluxe class on the side here. Hey, look, there's some shots of his robot mode, including, hey, look, he's got yellow eyes because it's a G1 toy. And Legacy United up here. You have on this side, you have, of course, half of the line one artwork with the 40th anniversary logo. On the bottom, you have some manufacturing details and what's included in the barcode. And on the back, of course, you have copyrights, warnings, and, of course, product shots. Because, yes, it's Optimus, and you need to see how cool Optimus is. He also comes with instructions, which, you know, generally, if you have ever had a G1 Optimus ever, well, you kind of, well, can probably figure it out. There are some new tricks, but, you know, it's G1 Optimus. And yes, getting a little bit closer here, you can see, yeah, again, he's got the yellow eyes. He's also got a yellow bar here, which looks like it's supposed to be light piping. I'm not sure if it works. Considering this looks like it's been painted too, so I don't know how well that actually works. Doesn't seem like it's working much. But yeah, you can see it is a G1 Optimus, you know, in his entirety, and there's a weird, like, thing there. I'm not sure if that's is that paint or no, that's paint. I got a weird silver blotch of paint right there. But you got the Autobot symbol right there. He's got a smokestacks. He's got, hey, look, there's actually the detailing of his forearms right there. You got the silver striping, silver grill. He's got a translucent windows. Yeah, get some gray down here, some silver, and some blue. Again, no real you got the tech detailing there, detailing there, but no paint, all that stuff. There you go. In the back, hey, look, he's got the backside, which looks pretty similar, except, hey, look, it's not hollow anymore. Hooray, they fixed that. So, there you go on that. So, yep, there's Optimus. That is G1 Optimus. Now, as for accessories, well, he does actually come with a couple. Several, actually. One, well, he's got a translucent blue matrix, which, you know, that's just translucent blue, no paint on it. And that just goes in right here. There's a cavity, you know, matrix chamber. Just kind of plugs in right there. You can't really hold it because there is no opening, closing fist, so you can't really hold it, but it just kind of goes in there, tabs in. There you go. That's pretty cool. Of course, he has the axe, which, yeah, of course, they're doing this now. But yeah, it's just translucent orange. You can, you know, peg over the hand. And yep, now he's got his axe as usual, which is good, I guess. You want to do that thing. And you got two rifles. Why does he have two? Well, if you remember, maybe not, but if you don't know, so G1 Optimus kind of had a running change, and I believe it were actually bled into G2. I don't remember on that particular point, but he basically had a running changes through the accessories, particularly the rifles. They had two different kinds of rifles. You can see this one's got the narrower. This one on the right has the narrower end, and the one on the left has the wider barrel. So basically, they made a running change. So they just included in the basically, you know, also just general differences in you know, how they just are molded. The back end looks largely the same, but there's definitely some changes throughout the rest of it. So yeah, so they included both because you know, some people prefer one and some people prefer the other. And that's perfectly fine. So I prefer for this one. So yeah, I'm gonna, you know, can hold it just fine, no problem. And you know, unlike the original, which had problems sometimes holding it. And that's part of the reason why the running changes were there, to try to help improve that. And of course, if you don't want to, of course, you can peg it in the back if you don't want them to hold it, or have the other one in there, or whatever. There you go. There's stuff. There's his stuff, more or less. There you go. So are they blast effect compatible? Well, no, that one's not. That one's not. They are not blast effect compatible. They actually went out. They did not bother to do anything blast effect compatibility wise with you guys because they were just so hell bent on, I guess, making them look like the old G1 guns that they just kind of forewent. They decided not to bother with that. So yeah. As for articulation, his head is on a ball joint. You got left and right. You got up and down. You got a little bit of waggle. Again, you got nothing nice LIs and the venting and everything. Shoulders do a full 360, then go outward. They can do a backwards butterfly thanks to transformation, because that's the usual thing. You do have a bicep swivel right there, right above the elbow. The elbows can bend 90 degrees. Wrists can't do anything. They are static. As for waist, you do have this thing can pop up, and yeah, you can see this waist can swivel pretty well, actually. I'm going to get this out of the way. It's a little annoying. This out of the way right there. And of course, because this is out of the way, you can also see that the hips can go forward all the way and back, all the way and outward. Thanks to this tire can get out of the way, and you can go all the way out. There's a thigh swivel. There's a knee bend, which is 90 degrees. Actually, maybe technically slightly more, like 91 degrees. And the feet, you can see they are, ankle tilts are there, and they work great. And yeah. As for the toes can go down as well. The toes can go down if you want, and there you go. That's his posability. Not as extreme as the Missing Link version, but still pretty good in its own right, particularly for a deluxe class. It's pretty much bog standard deluxe class posability. So there you go. Now as for some comparisons, yes, we're going to do some comparisons to, well, G1 Optimuses, because there are for sure a lot of them this year. So, now here's the recent retro G1 reissue in the animation colors. You can see he is smaller than the G1 Optimus. He's smaller. He's still pretty good though. He just is. You can see he is a bit significantly smaller because of the deluxe class thing. So there's that. Since I do have this deluxe class here, I want to bring that up. Just here's a bombshell, just to give you an idea. Because remember, deluxes, that's the size of a deluxe. I just have them here just because just did that review. So. Just to give you an idea, yeah, he's a fairly standard deluxe size. Here's a Missing Link Optimus. Again, you can see, yeah, some liberty, then, this has more of the detailing and stuff than versus this guy, but again, the size and everything, but he's still got the posability, but he's also got the price with it. Oh yeah, I almost forgot the smokestacks can rotate as well, so you can do this forward gun thing, which, this is actually the thing. I think this might be actually Blast Effect compatible now that I'm thinking about it. No, actually, wow. Even that. They just didn't bother. They just did not bother. Okay. So, there you go. And of course, you have, well, Studio Series 86 Optimus, just to, yeah, really hammer home things right here. Man, and now remember, all of those Optimuses I reviewed this year, all of them came out this year. I think the Missing Link may have technically came out in December of last year. I can't remember now. It's been a while, but still. In the last year, that's been a lot of G1 Optimuses because, 40th anniversary, it's going to go nuts with the G1 Optimuses. So here we go. I think this is going to be the final one. I think this is the last one of the year. I don't recall any others coming out. I think we're clear now. It's safe now. So, that's it for the robot mode. Go ahead and get him transformed into alt mode, the truck mode. So we got to get those accessories out of his hands. Let's do that real quick. And so there we go. So first thing right here is what you want to do is at the back of the arms, you want to bring these back right here, and they'll rotate. They can only go one way. So they can't rotate this way. You have to rotate like this, and they'll lock in place and then close up like that. Bring that up right there. And same thing on this side. Bring the hand back, rotate it around, close it back up, and then bring it up at the elbow. Right here, back here, you want to open up this thing, this panel, rotate the head inward, make sure it's all the way rotated in, and then close that back up. You want to bring these back, but keep them at that angle and just kind of bring those forward as well. So bring this back right here and bring these forward, but don't actually peg them in yet. It just kind of want to get those ready. So right down here, what you want to do, make sure to straighten out the feet and then tab the legs together. And they're stubborn on mine. Well, sometimes they are. Sometimes. Come on. There we go. Okay. And then go ahead and bring those back right here at the hip joints. Just bring them back. Don't have to move that forward. You go ahead from here, you go ahead and bring the wheels in like that, and they'll tab in right there like that. And you also bring the feet back like that. And then right here, okay, so there's tabs in. There's a tab here and a slot there. There's a tab here and a slot here. And there's also a tab here and a slot there. Just make sure it tabs in all three of those places. That's why you didn't want to do it quite yet, because you have to tab the arm into the leg. There's also a little tab in the fuel tank that goes in the back of the arm. I did not notice that till the second time I transformed. Oh, hey, that's cool. So then make sure that's all squeezed together, and this should mostly line up. Some people, including myself, have noticed, hey, look, this isn't quite sitting flush, unfortunately, and there doesn't seem to be much I can do about it. It might be that. So, yeah, just get it all squeezed together. Make sure the smokestacks are nice and straight. Make sure everything is sitting here nice and straight. And there you go. There's G1 Optimus in his truck mode. And yes, that is a G1 Optimus truck mode, all right. You can see, again, more silver kind of showing up here and everything. Again, you got the silver headlights now. You got, again, silver bumper. The wheels are actually kind of the softer rubber or PVC material they like use on Beachcomber and Sandstorm, which some people are freaked out because those are starting to do the whole melty thing. I'm not sure how this is going to work. These are not painted as far as I call. This is gray plastic, so we'll see how this works so long term. But yeah, some people are a little freaked out over it. But yeah, he does roll pretty well. Although mine does this weird thing. You can see, it kind of, I'm not sure how well you can see it, but it kind of does this as it rolls along, which is kind of funny. I feel like that's actually works really well because, it's kind of a truck going, down the road. So yeah, it works really well, so rolls pretty well. And yeah, everything is, it's a red and blue truck as usual. You got this, again, this fuel tanks and everything. Everything looks good. And yeah, the only thing is there's a bit of an overhang here, but nothing too bad. And yeah, as for weapon storage in this mode, the good news is, yeah, you got multiple peg holes back here, so you can just, plug the rifles in right here, and take the axe here and just plug it in right here. And bam, everything is stored. Which is not bad. It's, kind of, I mean, where else are you going to put them, right? It's not bad overall. So there you go. Now, I'm going to do a couple things in quick order. So the thing is, they also did something really cool, which is they also made it compatible with other trailers. This is an example. Yeah, here's the retro G1 trailer, and yeah, that you can see that peg hole right there is fit in such a way that, yeah, this goes right over top of it, and it works. Only thing is, now you can see the truck looks a little small for the trailer, but it does work. It does work if you like, that you can hook it up to a G1 trailer and it will work. Any G1 trailer will work. And that includes Missing Link, I believe. And also, just for the sake of it, here's one of the Earthrise trailers. Not the Earthrise trailer, it's actually the VNR trailer because it was easier to get. But this is also works, because that is a 5mm peg hole, which means, yeah, it works. And it works actually, this trailer finally makes sense, because now, this trailer is pretty much the right size for a truck this size. And it works. The only thing is, yeah, you can see it kind of is a bit far back. So yeah, those would be questions like, does it work with the adapter? And the answer is, no, there is not enough room. Now, if there was an adapter that was shorter, put the peg hole here, that'd be almost perfect. You can see, that, I think that would almost be perfect. Like adapter that kind of sits right about here or so, be nearly perfect. But unwell. Oh well. So yeah, this also means, by the way, because it's also 5mm. Screw it, I'll grab it. Yeah, it's also compatible with the Studio Series version, although it's kind of, again, Studio Series version is kind of big, but it does work. So there you go on that. Now, as for some comparisons, again, gonna go with that in the same order I did before. So here's the retro G1 Optimus. There we go. Retro G1 Optimus. Again, see the truck is significantly smaller, but no fist holes in the front of the truck. That's pretty good. Yeah, so there's retro G1 Optimus there. Here he is with the Missing Link Optimus, significantly shinier. But again, you can see kind of generally, it looks like a smaller version. They tend to reduce it a bit. And also here he is with the Studio Series 86 version of Optimus. Significantly larger and whatnot. Different kind of truck, but hey, somewhat different. Yeah, you can see all that. So that's the Legacy United G1 Optimus. Yeah, kind of a wild thing, because when this was first leaked out, people were like, what? Another one? That's crazy. Who's going to buy that? It's deluxe. How's that going to work? And well, it works actually pretty well. I think it's actually a pretty nice toy. It's a G1 Optimus, but it's a little bit smaller and it's a bit cheaper. I mean, it's like a deluxe is only $25 compared, again, what I just showed off. Retro G1, $80. Missing Link, that version with the trailer and everything was about $100. Studio Series, $90, $25. If you really wanted that Missing Link Optimus, but just could not justify the price, well, this is not a bad, cheaper alternative overall. It's still a G1 Optimus. It's still got a lot of articulation. It's got all the right hallmarks. So if you're kind of on a budget, but you really want a G1 Optimus, or at least, I guess, G1 homage, if you want to be somewhat pedantic or something, or It's because not really G1 Optimus. It's a facsimile of a G1 Optimus. This is not a bad choice for if you're more budget conscious. There you go. Yeah, it's really good actually. It's smaller, and if you can find an Earthrise trailer, so no, it wouldn't surprise me if someone's trying to offload their trailer. Yeah. If you get an Earthrise trailer of some sort, you're good to go. He just works really well. And there's multiple trailers now for you. Got the VNR version, you got the Earthrise version, you got the well, technically you got the Christmas version, you got the Nemesis Prime version, and all sorts of stuff. I don't know if they're going to release this thing in any repaints. I would not say no to a black repaint personally, but hey. So overall, he's good. The only thing you might be put off is just simply you just got another one of those other ones I showed it next to you. You know, if you just got one of those, you might not necessarily want this one. Unless you're like me and just buy Optimuses because you can. But yeah, if you have one of those other Optimuses, I think those are all technically better toys, although I would say the retro G1 is kind of limited just being an actual original G1 toy in a sense, but as a whole, it's still a good toy. But those other toys may be better, but they are also, 3 times the price minimum. So there you go. So that's it for this review. I hope you found it informative and entertaining. Hope you like, comment, subscribe. Check out my social media. It's down in the description and at the end of the video. Check out my Ko-fi, my Patreon. And I shall see you next time with another video review.